Is ridership actually what you want? Do you want a network that is entirely focused on the places where transit will most succeed? So this is a fictional urban area in which all those dots represent jobs or population, so that dots close together means high density. And it's got 2 straight streets and a bunch of squiggly streets. And I've got 18 buses to serve them. And this happened to me a lot early in my career. A transit agency would hire me, and I would say, okay, what's your goal for this network design project? And they would say, ridership, ridership. We need to get ridership up. And great, okay. Well, if this is your town, then the highest ridership network would be this. I would take all of your service and put it on the 2 main streets. And because I had put it on the 2 main streets, the buses would be very close together, which means that the frequency would be very high, which means that nobody would wait very long. You just walk out there and a bus would be coming. And that would be excellent service for the 60% of the population that lives on those 2 main streets. And that is the highest ridership thing to do. It's the highest ridership thing to do because of the way frequency pays off exponentially, and in many ways density also pays off exponentially. And so we're riding those curves of positive payoff when we focus on those places. Everything's perfect. It's dense, it's walkable, and it's linear. And but I would present this plan and they would say, but you abandoned Mrs. Jones. And I would say, you didn't tell me that that was your criterion. You told me you wanted maximum ridership. So now let's talk about Mrs. Jones. She's a citizen, she pays taxes too, she has needs, she has issues, and she's out there. And so it turns out that there's this opposite reason, the way that we design services, which is to make sure we get to everyone. So this is what if the previous one is what you do for a ridership goal, this is what we call a coverage goal. And the coverage goal is fundamentally some service for everyone, access for all, leave nobody behind. Who can be against that? But to do that, I now need 10 routes instead of 2, and as a result, this bus comes every 73 minutes, right? Because I've spread my resource over so many routes. And so I have lousy frequency, and because the bus comes every 73 minutes, nobody rides it. And so it's a high coverage, low ridership system. Notice how this is just geometry. So we have to think about this choice. Do you want a ridership-oriented system? Do you want a coverage-oriented system? And if you want to be somewhere in between, where in between?